To be continuing working on the farmhouse. I think we did fix a couple of things, such as I went ahead and updated the garage. I went ahead and moved everything one block over, as you guys can see. I did this off camera, but I went ahead and did it. We actually made this room a little bigger. This room is a lot bigger now. This room got a little tinier, but we also got a bigger garage. And as you guys can see, I just kind of expanded upon it. I fixed some of the other things that I didn't like with the house, that didn't keep that, I guess you could say, that flow that we already had. I also went ahead and added these tri-beams, which came out really nice for this area. I don't know why this one block just doesn't want to stay, but every time I place it, it disappears. So we went ahead and added our pillars. We added 2 of them. I kind of want to add another one, but I don't think we're going to be able to fit it with the different area we've got going on over here. We had to fix this room as well as the other one. Is it the exact same? And we made it the exact same. I added another window here. I removed, I think, a double window that used to be here, just so we could keep the flow. And now we're just finishing off the house. So I'm liking this new transition. We're going to keep this floorboard the exact same, but these we're going to change. I'm going to start with this. Hopefully we don't need any more dry wood logs. I know I've used quite a bit to separate the difference in the flooring for the different rooms. I would like to do a cutoff here, but I don't think it would make sense. I think it's just a standing pillar that we should keep the same. It's not entering a new room. We're still a part of the same room. The same thing with these. I'm probably going to change them out. But right now I don't have enough logs, so I'm going to wait on that. We'll see how many logs we have left over. Because I got an exact amount for the different transitions that we already have. And adding more, such as these, I mean, we'll go ahead and do it. If we run out, we run out. I like that idea. I like that idea. Yeah, it's looking good. So next, we're going to be working on the roof tiles. We can't go to the next floor until we do the roof tiles, because it kind of gives us an approximation of where the floor is going to be. Although the floor should be at this level. And I mean, the reason why is because it's going to be at that level as well. That same level. So if I take out my half slabs and I start placing them along this top area, this is technically where the floor is going to start, because it's one block above this. If we place all of these, we run to the stairs, we should be able to tell the difference between what is or isn't floor. So we run up here, and after that we can tell that the floor is going to go exactly where we're walking. So we could actually take this out. We're going to separate it. I don't think I separated it here. I think I did it one more block up, but I'm going to do it here for now. A lot of this should just come out. I know that this part changed quite a bit. We actually did bring this up all the way like I wanted to. Like I planned to begin with. And now we're just going to be placing a bunch of half slabs. This is going to be probably the boring part today, is just placing a bunch of half slabs and figuring out the roof. Hopefully we get it done today. If not, that's okay. But we are going to be starting, like I said, starting to build the next part of the house. Which I'm super excited about, because the moment we get this house finished, we can start working on some other things. Some other, not long forgotten things, but things I've planned already to work on for this game. Now, if there's one thing I am for sure about, is if this is going to be the new prefab. I will update the other prefab so that this one is instead placed. I might want to do like a vote or a poll and see which one you guys would prefer, either the base or the regular. Sorry, the base one, or if you guys would like the new upgraded one. Or I could just have them separate. It's completely up to you guys. You guys let me know on if you want them to be together or separate. But as of right now, I have the old one that I've posted. Oh, shoot. I haven't... Okay, you know what? I haven't posted it just yet. I haven't posted them just yet. But instead, I have... I do have the files ready, but they're not posted yet. And whenever they get posted, you guys can go ahead and pick the one you would like and go from there. So far, this house is looking great. We've got a lot of things to move over. I'm pretty sure the furnace is finished cooking the adamite we had left over. I'm not too worried about it. And then this, we're probably just going to open it up. We're going to close it off over here and over here when we get to the top tiles. We're just going to completely close it off. And then we'll have, I think we'll have some logs running across. I think redwood logs running across would be nice. We had this same design in another build, so I would love to see it flow like it does in that other build, even though we are going to be working in a different type of area. The one thing I tried changing earlier on and was unable to was the stairs. So the stairs that go up, that go to the upstairs, I actually wanted to move it over one block but couldn't, very unfortunately, because it would make it off and we would actually be in this room, so I couldn't fix that part. It was something I did want to fix, but I don't think I'm going to be able to fix that, sadly. But that's, like I said, a-okay. We're gonna have to figure out the roofing situation before we figure out the rest of the rooms. I know I can place these down right now, and you know, we could also place some dry wood up top, but things could change from what we are doing because we've made a lot of new changes for the current build going forward, so things could change ever so slightly. And I mean with the roof tiles, I mean, I will say the roof tiles are probably going to be the most frustrating part of this build. They're going to be the most confusing part. I will say that it's not going to be fun, but I will, you know, figure out a way to make it work. I really want this house to look as good as I built it. You know, so far so good. It's already looking good. We had to make some other changes, like I extended the porch here so we can keep the design flow where we have this cutting off that block. We're going to try and keep this going all the way around, and then the rest of the blocks for the roof tiles are just going to go straight up. We'll work on the other details later on, but for right now, I am very excited to start working on the roof tiles. So we're going to go ahead and start with the roof tiles. Let's go ahead and put that stuff away. And we'll grab a torch, because we're going to need it. So the roof tiles mostly consist of the shallow. We do have quite a bit of flat. And then we have these as well. But these are for the next back arch. They're not for the entirety of the build. They're just for a particular part of the arch. And that's it. So we're going to grab as many of these as we can. Let's go ahead and drop off some stuff as well. Let's see. We'll keep the arrows just in case. Put the void essence away. We'll put the chests away. I like that idea. And we're going to start on this side. Yeah, we're going to start on this side. I should have brought some cobblestone, which I did, just some. And the first block we're going to be placing is going to be this one right here. First, shallow roof tile is going to go right here, right smacked here. And then we should have the next two. And then two more. And then this is where we meet with the halfway point. Oops, that's not right. It should cut into this, but it should also do something weird. We'll have this one come up two again, and then we should be meeting up here in the middle. This is where the center roof tile goes. Let's go ahead and drop that back. We'll put this here, and we have our center roof tile. So now the next thing is the rest of the roof tiles. And that's including the front ones as well. So I'll have this one go just like that. And this, we want this one to look towards the side. Oh, that's not the right place either. You can just place it here and then, yeah, run it across. That's fine. It's not too bad of a problem. And then we do have it going towards the front, and we should also go in the front and take down those extra blocks, so we don't need these. Alright, now we can go back up. We're going to need some more cobblestone. We're going to do the other side now. After I do one last thing, which is putting the ones in the front. Don't have any ones in the front, just like that. Yep. I believe that's the same direction. Looks like it was. That's fine. There we go. Alright, we finished the first part, which is putting up the ceiling tiles. There should be one that cuts off from here and continues. No. I just realized. It should come up one lip front. So this should actually come this way. I have to replace this block. There we go. So just like that. Now sometimes this does do what's called a weird intertwine or inter connection, and it could connect like that. There's a high possibility and chance that it could. If it does, you know, just start from the beginning and do it again. I've seen sometimes where it works, sometimes where it doesn't. Let's head to our stairs, head back up. Now we're going to do the other side. So we start with the 2 blocks on the sides. 2 more blocks up. Then we go 4 blocks, another 2, and we start on the other side. 2 blocks back, hop up, 2 blocks forward. Oh, not the tile. Not the flat, sorry. Shallow, then go 4 blocks up, and then 3 blocks for this one. 1, 2, 3, and then the ceiling tile. Next for the insides, we go all the way up again. We're going to try and match the ceiling tiles the same way. You guys don't have to use the cobblestone. I just found that when I used the cobblestone, it looked really nice. Because at the moment, we can't technically intertwine or what is it called? We can't have, even though we have the black roof tiles and it's cobblestone, we can't have it be like the marble. So I want the black roof, but then I can't have the marble. So it kind of doesn't fit well when we can't have both. And then last but not least, the finishing touches is we just need stairs. Wherever we put the stairs. Oh, we have the stairs. Okay. We can go ahead and grab the stairs and the slabs. The slabs we're going to place across here on the outside, keeping that dimension shape. The reason why we're placing them is so it adds a little bit more depth to the house as a vertical slab. We don't have the bottom, so we won't be placing it, which is fine. We're going to be trying to keep that depth. Oh, wait, that's wrong. No. Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's just build up. There. We need a vertical slab here. Then we'll place one here. We'll take down those 2 blocks we had up top. Yeah. It's looking good already. We'll place upside down stairs on each of the sides. And then last but not least, just this one upside down stairs if we can reach it. Just like that. And then I did put middle slabs coming down to here. And we should have the redwood slabs going across. Just like that. And then the same thing on the bottom. I'm starting to feel like maybe I should have it on the outside, just like we have at the, well, the top has it on. The bottom I have it more inside, but I think I'm going to keep the flow with the entire build. Just because it looks a little nicer, a lot nicer than if I just left it as is. We're not going to put any of them up here. We're just going to do it on just the outside. So same thing over here. We're going to take our, where the heck is our stairs? No, not the stairs, the slabs. Our half slabs, make them vertical slabs. We're going to place them along the sides again, giving a little more depth to the house than we already have. Same thing again. Adding to that core depth, and then half slabs towards the bottom. Half slabs towards the top. I really think I should have it on that bottom lip, just because it lines up with the same one on the bottom. We're actually going to change that. So it just covers just the window. I like that idea. I like that idea. Yeah, that looks better. Instead of 1 and 1, we kind of just, like I said, keep it the same. We just have to remember that we have to keep it the same towards the entire build. There are a couple of things that could change here and there. I'm going to go ahead and we are going to, let's see, finish that part off. Yeah, like I said, I like it running across, just like so. Just like the bottom, we're going to have it try and keep that consistency. It's looking good. It's looking good. Alright, now we can connect this roof and these roof tiles together. Let's go ahead and do that. That's the next part. This house is coming out. Man, who keeps building these things? So we have to remember, we have to go out 1 block. That's the only thing we have to remember is just this 1 block. So we're going to try and do the same thing. Keep it going, and then double up on one side. There you go. There we go, just like that. So now, we shouldn't see it doing a weird interconnecting thing on the bottom. We should just see it flowing just as is. Yes. Yes. It is. Cool. It is looking good. Now we can connect the roofs. We're going to have that little lip stick out. And then we should be able to connect both sides together. The marble part is going to be a lot larger It's actually going to extend over to this side, so it's going to come up, peak here, and then come back down. But then also transition to the other side, where we're going to have the middle part, and it's going to peak over, and then peak over that peak again. So like I said, there's a lot of peaks in this peak. And it is looking oh so good. Oh so fine. And then this is just going to come up one block. And we should be able to place that down. I actually don't like the sideways ones. I think I like the ones that go forward. I don't know, I can't really tell. We can tell because of the S. So this one is going... These are going sideways, this one's going forward. I think we'll go with the one that is actually sideways. Yeah, we'll go with the one that's actually sideways. Never mind. That's a different flow. We'll keep that. And then here, the same thing. When we look at over here, the roof tiles are going to... The slabs, sorry. The ceiling slabs are going to go across. And then I did back that off for now because I don't know exactly where this is going to go. And we can actually have this go all the way up as well for this filler block. Oops, I missed. Filler block. And then we shouldn't see these weird areas anymore. And all of that should be covered going forward. So now we can start on this part and have it go up, like I said, and then back down over across. And it should transition very well. So this is the next part of the build, is these this little area over here now. And then as always, we have it come over one block. We go in, we go 1, 2. Go up a shallow, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 blocks up. And it immediately starts too, by the way. So it's not like, oh, it just stops. It starts almost immediately. And also, we're making a mistake. I'm going to tell you why we're making a mistake. Because this is supposed to be the marble. We're actually going to be covering it up ever so slightly. Yeah, we're going to be covering it up ever so slightly. And then this should be the cutoff. So I don't think we stopped. Did we only go 2 or did we go 3? Because this one comes across, and then this is when we start seeing the next part of the build for the upstairs. Not too sure. Not too sure. What I do know is that this comes up, and then it should start descending here. By the time we get to the second block of the peak, then it does come over twice. That's very interesting. Hold up. Hold up. I think the best way to put it is wherever this block is, this is the center. So let's go ahead and take this one out. This is the center, I believe. No, that can't be right. Nope, this should be the center. So this is center, and then it comes down, and it should transition back into this. So we can go ahead and mine that out. So this is center. We can mine this next part out. And then we come back over 1, 2. Wait, that's not right. This should be transitioning over here. This is all completely covered, by the way. We should be transitioning back here. Do we go up maybe one more? I'm thinking we go up one more, and that's why it looks funky. And then this is where we start making the transition back over. Yeah, I think that's how it goes. Although I thought the center was here. Maybe it's because we lose a block when we place down the fronts. Because this is, like I said, the weird part again. I don't think we needed to take this one out. We could have left that one. And then we extend it towards the front. Keeping the same design. Then we take out the stairs. Should be transitioning back to... just like so. Yeah. Yeah, that looks right. Yeah, because then it keeps the motion going. I like it. I think we're just missing that one, and then we can take that block out. Alright, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Yeah, that looks good. And then it transitions back over. So it should be parallel with it. It shouldn't look weird. It should look parallel. We can double check it just to be sure, but as far as just by looking at it, it's looking good. And we can also start taking out our lanterns because it is getting quite dark. So we can put the lanterns here in the back. I think I'm going to go one more block back, actually. I'm just going to place lanterns for now in quite a few spots just so we can see. Just so at least we can see, and we can just keep placing a couple here and there to light up the rooms, make it look all nice and clear. This one's going to need a little bit more light because it is more open space. Let's put it that way. It's more open space. Put a lantern here. We'll put one in here. Oh. We'll just put it in the corners for now. This build's going to give us enough room to do basically anything. We have a lantern in there? Okay. So we can go ahead and, like I said, just place a bunch of lanterns down. Get some light in here so we can see what we're building during the nights. Let's put two in here. Then we are going to need one going down. I'll just put one for now. And then we'll put this one in that corner. And then for the outside, we don't necessarily need them just yet because we don't have everything finalized. We'll go ahead and wait on the rest. So this should flow over into the next set of the builds. So I do have it flowing over it, by the way. And then this part comes out. Two. So we're going to have to connect them. And then this part now continues over. We do have a cutoff here, so I'm not going to go all the way over, but I am going to continue. So is this going to work? It should. But then again, we're in the center, so the center peak is going to be different. It should theoretically work with that new transition that I have going on. Now, it could change a little bit of the build. But I don't think it should change too much, because this is, like I said, the center peak. So center peak is, like I said, it's going to... I don't know how to describe it, but it's going to look like an archway. It's going to have one right here exactly. And then, again, there's going to be another one that comes right behind it. And then this we could just have go all the way across. For now. We do have the windows that are going to go here because we're already starting technically on the second floor. I am going to lose that, I guess, storage space for this build, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and put one... we're going to have one over here anyways because of the garage. And it's going to be kind of like an attic. And then all of this, again, just transitions over. Can't technically start on the peak just yet, and I'll explain why. The peak is going to be the hardest part of the build. It technically starts here as the shallow, and then it just shoots up. We have to watch our blocks because a lot of the blocks end up being ghost blocks and not fully being placed. So we have to be careful of that too. But we're gonna get all of this going first before we start on the floor and the rooms. Oh, you see that one broke, but it didn't actually fall. I don't know when they're gonna fix that. We can start on the next part, which is going to be, I actually need the marble, which is going to be this next part here. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And come up again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's the wrong one. It should flow technically from here. I hope. I really do hope. Yeah, it should flow from there. We already have the blocks ready, so it's fine. Oh, wait. Wait. Does it go up one more? Yeah, there we go. And then again, our sideways S comes to the front, and this should come out. Have this continue. This one didn't need to come out, but sometimes I have to take it out to put in the next block. Sometimes. We're going to have to let that fall for now. Replace these next set of front ceiling roof tiles. And last but not least, we just have the stairs to place. There we go. There we have it. Alright, we can break this block. We're going to go ahead inside and get the other block. And we can start on the other two now. Yeah, like I said, all of this ugly stuff we're seeing is going to be covered anyways by the slabs. And I know a lot of people do like it, but I personally, I'm going to be honest, I don't like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep, like I said, that continuous flow. This one over here is going to be the same thing. It's just going to come across and that's it. That one, however, we can start it, but it's not going to go all the way across. Now, the right side might just come all the way across, but then the rest of the building is not. So that's just the only, that's kind of the only difference between the left and the right side. We should have roofing tiles go all the way across. As soon as I can actually click the button. Cool. Then we can continue the same design over, and then again 4. Should go up, not counting that one, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 total. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need one more, so this would be the next one. And then we have this block that starts right here. Comes out across just like that. This is where this one starts. We can actually go ahead and start on this one. This is where the next part comes in. Let's do the front first. So 1, 2. Uh-oh. You see, this is what I was talking about. Sometimes that happens. And to prevent it, we're actually going to start with this part of the build first. And then this should be the middle point. Then we have it come across, 2 up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come up again, fill in the gap. Roof tile. Come across, up. We have the seal. Or sorry, the flat part. Then we have these shallows. That should connect us to the next part. So it's going to automatically do it for this one, unfortunately, and it's probably because of this block. And the way we fix it is we just keep this one going. Just so it doesn't interfere with it. And then we could have that block there, and it should stop that. I should stop there, and then we can continue this next part. Have a transition forward, and then the final block. And then our roof tile, the flat roof tile. And then we can finish this part off by flowing it over. Alright, cool. Now we just need to fill in the blocks. Should be the last block for that part. And then we can go ahead and put the finishing touches on this part of the roof. And we can take that block out. Is that the last block? I think that was the last block. Oh, no, there's one more. Alright, cool. We got the finishing touches going on now. Just need to go up. Up. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. That's done now. And we can go ahead and start doing the other things we need to do. I know that these are like the last parts, but always the best part. Just adding these little small details to the build, where they change the flow and transition of the house. And then we do have one over here. I think I'm just going to have it flow like so. There are some other ones that go on these sides as well, where they just meet up. I don't mind that either. Yeah. And then we can't have both, so it's either the cobblestone. Well, we can do this. We can do what we did with the other transition, and that's just keeping it as is. I think I'm gonna go with the cobblestone though, because it does look nicer. We'll just keep it like that. So this part is done. Now we can go to the other side. This build is coming together. Oh no, I did it again. Yeah, this is the one thing I don't like about this part is just... It's just that. It's not supposed to do that, but it tends to do it. Even though I don't like when it does it, but there's nothing I can do about it. Ooh, we have quite an interesting problem already. We don't have this technically going over as a lip. And I can't. Because I think that's how we built the back part, is no matter what, even if I wanted to, I just can't. I can check it out though. I don't think it transitions the way we want it to, sadly. No, I kept the lip. Alright, we gotta fix something then. I already know we have to fix something. Here, let's start. We'll just put a half slab and then we'll fix it as we go. Like I said, we changed a lot of the build, so there's a lot of things that aren't gonna line up correctly. Maybe we do have this transition over just like that, yeah. Yeah, and then we have this one come up further. A lot of this is just hidden detail. Hidden detail. It should just meet up the same point. If it doesn't, I'll be sad. If it does, cool. Means my building skills are still there. We're going to try and have this one come out another foot. I don't mean another foot. I mean like another block. I guess that's the best way to put it. Here, and then we have it connect there. Yeah. So like I said, some of the things are going to be changing. So in the original prefab, we didn't have this, and it didn't go as far back. We're going to try and keep it this time, though. If we can't, we can't. There's a chance I'm already seeing a build confliction, but it should be fine. Hopefully it's fine. Start here. Transition over. And then, you know what? We'll back it off. We'll back it off for now until we figure out if that dimension actually works. It's a good thing we already built the stairs, because it would be a pain in the butt to get up there every single time. And then the next 4. And then we can start on the other side. So 2. 1, 2. 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3. There we go. Do we have the outside? We don't. Okay, let's do the outside next. Here's our next transition. Very sad that we are going to have that house go. It's very unfortunate. Not something I want to think about at the moment. I still don't want it to go, but it's going to have to go. It has to, unfortunately. But I did make sure that the build is it almost looks perfect. This one specifically. And we gave it just enough room that we have a larger portion of the backyard now, which is what I wanted. I didn't want to be too close. I'd rather do more front landscaping than back. The back will probably make into a giant garden or something along those lines. We should have one more here. Oh, that's what I meant to do. I meant to place blocks. And then this should be the middle part. And then now we should have it transitioning over. Just like so. I think we can have this keep going. This is where it cuts off. Yeah, this is where it cuts off. And then the next part of this build drops down with it. So we should be able to continue it. And we can't. This is why we stopped, because I wasn't sure about this. And now I'm seeing the problem. So why does it work with that side? It works with that side specifically because it's not in the way. That's just the only issue. It's just the blocks in the way. We could maybe. No, we can't. So that's part of the roof already. Dang. Yeah, it's already part of the build. We're not going to be able to fix that part. I think that's probably one of the other parts that it's just no matter what, we're not going to be able to fix it. Decisions again. We'll have these only extend towards the outside of the front. And we need our half slabs. There's a chance, like I said, I might have to just cut these off. I don't want to, but I might have to. And we just start on the next type of transition. I don't know. It's a very good question. I'm not sure what I want to do with that. Because no matter what, it's not going to do... It's going to have to do one or the other. That's just my only problem. Alright, let's go ahead and finish off extending it. We'll come back to this. It's a good thing we're not working in the back yet. We're gonna work in the front. We're just gonna get everything ready. We're not gonna... Oh, I need to go around. Yeah, we're just gonna finish these front parts. Those are the easiest. They're the one thing I can get right before something breaks. Alright, the S is facing the same way. Dropping it down again. Yeah. Just like that. Just like that. Came out perfect. You know, seeing this build in survival is actually pretty impressive. It's incredible. Seeing it come to life and everything. I know it did take us a little bit of time to get the necessary resources, but hey, we got them. Just took a little bit of time. Just a little bit. And then this is just roofing back here, so we can just we can extend this part. That shouldn't transition, and then we can keep this going. I believe it shoots up after the third block, the third shallow slope. It's either the second or the third. So what I mean by shoot up is we'll be using the actual roof ones instead of the shallows. I really think that they should come up with different names for some of these, because they're all just the same thing. And this was the problematic area. So we're gonna have to figure out something else than this, because this is, like I said, the biggest problematic area ever. I don't even know how I did this part. What I do know is I kept the same thing. So even though we have a transition here, it should not transition to this block. It should just keep going to the next one. Oh no. I don't know if that was a weird glitch or if something weird happened there. Oh, and then it did it again. It's because it changed to that other block the moment we placed it. Yeah, I don't like when it does that. Here, let's see if we can rectify it. Nope. Alright, we gotta figure out a way so it runs the same way, because otherwise we're gonna have that same issue. No, it's... No matter what, because of this, it treats this as a primary. It's not going to let me do it. Alrighty, that's fine, I guess, for now. I was really hoping that was a glitched block. Alright, let's go back to the front. Because, like I said, this is going to be where the floor is. So no matter what, this is the floor. We do need to figure out where these windows go in the front. And the best way to put it is we just have to line it up with the windows. So I have a solution to that. So if we know that a window is here, we'll put where exactly the window goes. So we'll mark it off. So the window is exactly there. And then the same thing with the doorway. We'll just mark it off. So we know what we're doing, where we're placing, where things go. Because the windows do match up with each other. Since I know this is a window, we can go ahead and mine this part out. We can mine out these parts as well. And then there is a 1 block gap in between them. So wherever that 1 block gap is, which I'm pretty sure it's going to be somewhere around here. This goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this is where we start. So this would be the floor. We don't need this here. We just need it for the floor. Now that we've got majority of this build, we have everything lined up, everything looks correct. I'm going to finish placing the ceiling tiles, or not the ceiling tiles, the roof tiles. The ones that go all the way across no matter what. So we can finish this build a lot sooner. And tomorrow, I'll probably start doing the second floor. We'll start on the second floor. We'll finish up what we need to today. Fixing things up, getting the last bit, and then tomorrow I'll go ahead and start on the second floor. Because right now we do have more ceiling tiles to place than working on the second floor. We're also going to check what disappears. So we're going to have to reload the world and then fix all of those issues, because I don't want to be loading up tomorrow and trying to fix those issues still. I just want to start on the second floor. It's going to probably take us like 2 or 3 times where we're going to have to load up the same world just to see if it works. We'll have this extend all the way up finally. Like I said, we're finishing up these small details now. Like we're already halfway done. The sooner we get a lot of this finished, the better. Sadly, the only thing is I only have 1 set of stairs. I don't want to put any ladders up or anything. We're just going to have to work with what we got. It would help placing those things, but I'm not going to. If you guys are working on this house with me, just know that this far right side, you can go up to this part of the ceiling and you should be fine. Once you get past it though, you shouldn't be, because you have to work on the middle structures, or the middle of the roof. The same thing with the other side. You should be able to go up to this middle part and you should be good. Which is what I'm doing right now. I'm going to put on the finishing touches for this build, and then we're going to be heading out. I do have some plans today, so I thought I'd do a quick stream before we head out, do some of the... finish putting on the roof at least. Part of the roof. It's not the entire roof, but part of the roof. And we're actually going to see if that works as well, so if it doesn't, we could always just drop it down a block. It is supposed to be our grand room, our grand opening. Did I drop another one? I don't remember. We're gonna need some more shallows. Alright, where is the last bit of this that we need to put down? I think it goes right here. Yeah, just those last bits that need to go down. Now, we're not going to cover that up entirely because I do need to get back up here in case something like this happens. Oh no. At least there's a little bit of lighting. Oh, there was an extra block. I was like, I'm pretty sure there was an extra block I dropped. Have the ceiling tiles coming across. Sorry, we have the flat. We just finished the shallow on the right side. All we got to do is just the left side and we should be good to go. I'm going to try and avoid placing blocks for these because some of them we do end up taking out. And then we're going to finish off that left side. And then load in, fix what we need to fix, and then head out. It should work. Like, by the looks of it, it should work. I know that this comes up again. But it should work. And then this one should connect. There might be like a couple different blocks here and there that change, but these should connect. Like I said, the back portion is just straight roof. And then I guess we could mine out this little area that we're supposed to have. So it comes up 1, for sure 1, and then after that it's 4. So all of this is done. And then there's 1 block in the middle, and the rest of this is... The rest of this is as is. So I'll leave this for now. We'll go ahead and place down the blocks we do need. We start on this portion of the build. Oops. Let's try not to waste too many blocks. But this is the second floor. And then we can place these blocks down as well. Probably shouldn't do the sides because that's going to be marble. Yeah, just like that. Right, we're going to try and save on the dry wood for now. Let's head back over to this side, the left side. And let's finish this part up now. that away. We do need more shallows. Finishing up the last details. We're letting things load in as well so we can see what we need to fix. We're going to see how much of this we're missing. I mean, so far everything's looking good though. Yeah, this shouldn't be interfered with, I hope. It shouldn't be, it should be fine. It's already looking good. And then we'll stop here because after this is when we start getting into the other stuff that I don't want to do today because I already know it's going to be frustrating. But after this it's going to be easy once we finish. Once we get it right. If we get it right the first time, it should be easy. If we don't, however, you know, we'll be working on it for another couple days. I'm happy we made some of those changes already. We could also start throwing up our half slabs and start filling in some of these other areas. So this needs a fill. Yeah, that's going to need filling. I don't know if that actually extends all the way, so I will go ahead and just fill it in. If you're wondering about that block, that's the ceilings. I mean, that's the roof. So because it's the roof, I think in the regular build, there's no way I could fix it. So no matter what, it's going to be visible. It's not something I like. I know it's there, but I think that's one of the parts that no matter what I try to do, it's always going to be there. We can actually change this block out and put it as cobblestone. Oh, it squishes the block in. Eek. Eek. That's fine. And I believe that ceiling as well. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way we're going to be able to fix that. That's what sucks. It would have to come out another block for us to be able to fix it. I think that's the other weird part is we don't see it anywhere else besides in that one area. I think everywhere else it's like, oh yeah, we fixed it. And here we did it. So on the inside, I'm going to keep that as is because it's going to look nice. On the outside, I don't think it's going to be visible, so I don't really care. Ooh, it is visible. Dang. Is it going to be covered? Is my question. Is it going to be covered? No, it's not. It's going to stick out like a sore thumb. Never mind. I'm leaving it. Like the outside, it definitely sticks out like a sore thumb. But I can't fix that part. So I'm limited on that, on how I can place certain things. It's looking good though. I think after this, it just shoots up. I think. Looks like it. Usually have it after 2 blocks. Oh, I think the back I did maybe 3. But we can always just, if we need to, we could switch them out. But yeah, this should fit. We're just going to lose this entire room as like we're for sure going to lose it. But there would be a room that would, I think, come through here. And with these being here, it's not going to come through like it should. So we're just going to... We're probably just going to cut it off here. And then this will be its own separate thing. And then this will be the extra attic area, attic space that we can have. Attic, storage, whatever. And we'll start with the main storage upstairs and then have it transition down. Man, we got a lot done today. We put on the roof. We added the extra details. Sadly, I'm not going to be able to fix this part. It's weird. It doesn't do it anywhere else but there. And I don't know why. I can come up. Adding these last bit of detailed areas. These can come up 1 block as well. And everything is now at the same height. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and grab... Wait, is it the same height? No, it's the same height. I don't know why, but a part of me felt like it wasn't the same height. We can go ahead and grab our redwood slabs. We can start placing some more slabs. Cover up this ugly ceiling that we're going to see for a little while. Oh, it's a good thing we started checking because some of these things are just not going to be correct, and I kind of want them to look correct. Even though it's going to be visible. Oh, shoot, wait, this entire thing's going to be visible now. Alright, we'll work on that. We'll work on that later. But I just realized that that's all going to be visible, technically. And that's not the right height. So that's not the only room that happens to. I guess it's also this room as well. Oh, we didn't even technically place that block. Okay. This is why I'm going a little slow, because some of the blocks are just not placing. It shows that they're being placed, but they're not placing. I can't fix that because that's roof. It's so sad. It sticks out like a sore thumb, but I can't fix it. I don't think we were able to fix it. I think we dropped it down a block, but I want it all at the same height. Yeah, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, half. Yeah, I can't fix that. This will get rid of a lot of the dense fog we have in here as well, because it's no longer going to be considered the outside. Yeah, it's just gonna have that same thing all running along. I can't fix it, sadly. And then this part, I think we just had it cobblestone. I don't think it's gonna stick out like a sore thumb, but I think it'll be fine. But what are we gonna do for this area to fix it? We could add a bunch of redwood running across. Just to cover those areas and then seal it off with our slabs. That would be another good idea. I'd have to go upstairs, and I need a bunch of redwood again. We don't have any more redwood logs here, so I'll have to go back to the other house. Excuse me. To collect it. Yeah, no, it's looking good. Just those areas that I don't like, though. Let's go back to the house. And then go back to the farm. This is going to be our old farm, and then we'll be at a new farm. We already have some redwood. I think I'll hold off on collecting things today. I know I usually do it like every video, but right now I'm really focused on finishing the house. There we go. We can get some more redwood logs. Yeah. That should be enough. We can go back home. Let's go ahead and move this portal as well. So in case I need materials or something and I know it's at the farm, the old farm, this will be the new farm. We could just leave it right here before we go upstairs. We'll just set it to, we'll set this to home. And then we'll set it to the farm. Oh, look at that. There's already blocks disappearing. Were there any roofing segments missing? I don't know. I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. Might just be the... Might just be what I was already thinking of. We'll have this run across the edge. Just the edges. So this one would come out here. And then we could seal this off with slabs. Ooh, I don't know about this one yet. It should be fine. And instead, we'll have this one just be the middle. Hopefully it doesn't interrupt anything. And then again, I don't know. How's that looking? Looks a little weird. Just a little bit. Maybe instead we have it transition on the actual block itself. We could try that out. So like, instead of it being there, it'd be one more block down. Just to try and keep it as grand as possible. And I guess we'll have this transition on the top. I like that. I don't mind it. Yeah, we'd have to tear down the other stuff though. Oh no. Oh no, I got too close. Because I feel like maybe this one block is a little too high. Just a little bit. I would like it, however, on the outside, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that today. And then, like I said, we'll have this transition here, one more block down. I'd actually also asked the question, should I move it one block down anyways? I don't know. Which one do I like the most? One where we keep the block or one where we lose the block? I want to keep the block. I was looking at this, by the way. I think the one where I keep the block. And we might actually drop it down a block. You know what? You know what? I take it back. We won't do that. We'll leave it as is and then have it keep going. Oh. Well, that's not good. Decisions again. Oh my god. Ah, man, I think I should just drop it all, a whole block. Alright, let's go do that really quick. I think that fixes a lot of it. A little bit. I mean, all of this is going to be covered anyways. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be covered anyways. We can do a little improvising. And then this one goes up one. Oh, we didn't drop this one down. That's what we didn't do. Alright. Let's hop up top again. We should be able to just have this run across. Oh, that's nice. Alright, and then hopefully we fixed those issues, those small issues we may have later on. So far it's looking it's looking good. I like it. Then I guess it comes down to, do I like this or do I like this? I think I like this one because it is going to cover up what we want to be covered up. I mean, that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to cover up things I don't want to be seen. And this is something I don't want to be seen. And then this would be the block. This would be the block. And then where does this go? I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna have it run across. And then right now, after I finish this part, we're gonna load it up or reload up the world to see what's missing, because I already know there's gonna be a bunch of missing blocks. Alright, that's not gonna be able to go across as like I want it to. You know what? I want this to be up above. I don't want it to be with the rest. No. Like, it's already going to be covered up. It doesn't matter. I want it to be one above. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Can't fix those two, but, you know, it's better than nothing. I think we can check it too. I think those are sealing. Either sealing or covering. Oh, they're not. Oh. That works out nicely then. Nice. Alrighty, we have our grand hall. Work in progress now. I'm liking it. Should go get a work in progress sign. Oh, this is that weird spot I don't know about still. Alright, we got that part. That part's done. Finish off the slabs. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I call home decor. Everything's working together now. I knew I should have just dropped it one block. It's looking good. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Alright, let's go finish it off. Alright, we're not going to be able to get to it from here, because I don't want to tear down any of the roofing. And then we're still missing an entire section over here. That's interesting. Alright, this is sealed off. So that looks good. The rest of the house is looking good. Oh, no! We might move that portal type of good. Oh, would you look at that? The blocks that I placed didn't stay. A lot of the blocks I placed didn't stay. Alright, let's get up there and fix this last part. Yeah. Yeah, that looks great. I don't know if I'm going to use this as a thumbnail. Or if I should go outside. Oh, I didn't save the blocks again, but that's fine. We already got a vast majority of the stuff up. We'll try and get a screenshot where everything's like that, and then let's go up above. I guess we'll take another one. Yeah, we got some of the birds in the background flying. Yeah, I like that. All right, how much of this are we missing? And then let's finish up the last of these parts, which is just filling in, just going to be filling in these last couple parts. And then I'm going to log off, not log out, but like head out very soon. We're just going to fix the issues we've been having, which is some of the blocks might be missing. We're going to see what blocks are missing, and then I'm going to head out. Still quite a few blocks missing here, too. All right. Anything else missing? I'm sure in the next update, and I believe the next update is this Friday. Or, sorry, not this Friday. For me, it'll be this Friday, but for you guys, it'll be last Friday. Whatever Friday just happened. The closest Friday. Not the end of the week Friday. Actually, what is the date? It'll be February 13th, so just before Valentine's Day. I believe February 13th, we should be getting another Hytale update. And it should fix some of the issues we've already been having. So if there's missing blocks here, they shouldn't be missing anymore. I'm already seeing some more missing blocks. We should have a lot of those different issues fixed. Go ahead and organize that. There's a missing block over here. Before we actually cut out, not cut out. What is it called? Before we actually reload the world, I'm going to make sure that everything looks like it's there, and then hopefully when we come back. Loading back in, everything should stay where it's at, and if not, then we'll just, fix it real quick. I'm going to quickly reload the world. I'm going to go to the main menu, go to worlds, and we should be able to reload into the world, and it should hopefully show us if anything is missing. Yeah, we're still missing that block. So far, we're only missing one block. Okay, let's go down below and check everything else. I know we need to fill that in. Oh, look at that. Actually, I take that back. We didn't fill this in. I take that back. We didn't fill that in. But let's check where we did fill in. So that's looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Let's head over to the other side, where we might see more issues. Yeah, I'm already seeing one. It still didn't take the block. I don't know why. Everything's looking good. Looking good. Yep. Oh, here we go. Here's 2 blocks that didn't get filled. Okay. Alright, looking good. Didn't fill this block in. I see it broke my mouse again. My DPI is too high. I don't know why sometimes that happens too. Putting up the last finishing touches, and then like I said, it broke my mouse. Yeah, it broke my mouse. Give me 1 sec, because that's too fast. Oh, that's another thing. It breaks your mouse DPI settings, which I find unusual. Oh, and look at that. We filled it in, but it didn't fill it in. The game did not load up that chunk. That one chunk of block in these millions of blocks. Alright, let's load up. Again, make sure everything's there. Just to be sure. So like I said, sometimes it doesn't. Then after this, I gotta head out. We should be finishing the second floor tomorrow. Oh, look at that. There's another one. Is there any more missing? I wish saying that checking the top of it, checking the tops would be enough, but it's not going to be enough. I already know deep down it's not going to be enough to just check the tops. Yeah, this came out great. Yeah, this came out great. I'm liking that. Love this grand hall. This is going to be our giant dining area. And I think the only thing we needed to fix was this area, which I don't think I'm going to be able to fix. Let's see if I can put like a minor fix on it. No. No, I can't even put a minor fix on it. Alright. Well, we're gonna have to wait for the update. Hopefully they fix some of the roof tiles. The shallow roof at least. Or let us be able to customize it. Like, where we can, I don't know, rotate blocks. And it'll prioritize our rotation and placement over that. I think that's the only problem we have. And then I can't fix this. I wanted redwood running across, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Yeah. We're not going to be able to do that this time around. Very unfortunate. Let's also check the vertical slabs, because I can already see that some of them are missing. Let's check quite a few things, because like I said, there's like 2 over here missing. I think it just broke that one too. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, well, both of these are broken now. Like I said, hopefully there's a patch for that. Hopefully that gets fixed ASAP. Kind of takes away from a lot of the build. And then we do need some more slabs for these. Well, look at that. Would you look at that? More vertical slabs missing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's quite a bit of things missing. This is why I'm constantly loading it up. So that things can get fixed. We kind of want these things to be fixed. This one we'll just put like that. I'm really just adding a lot of detail now. I'm trying to finish up today. Trying to finish up good. So that next time I'm not working on all of this. I'm just I guess you could say playing. Ooh, no wait. God, it's not placing the blocks. Please, place the blocks. We can get some more later on. I think I'm going to end off here, and it's still not placing blocks. It's still deleting my blocks. Dude, what the heck? It's like I'm going to be constantly placing blocks. I don't know if these are backups, but we'll take them for now. Yeah, and then this was just for random stuff, so we'll throw that in here. So far, so good. I might move my stuff over because we're going to need more building blocks and other things. A lot of stuff keeps disappearing still. We'll probably bring our stuff over. I'm gonna get tired of that happening. And then for now, we'll just leave these letting us know that we have a two-way window, even though I'm pretty sure it's just gonna delete the block. And that'll be closing off today's video. We did quite a bit. We got a lot done. We changed up a lot of things from the base prefab to now. And that's just because I wanted things to change up. I wanted things to look a little different. I'm actually happy with a lot of the changes that I made. There's some things that I was just unable to change no matter what. Like this area, I can't change any of that. It's all tiles. It's all roof tiles. Same thing here, I can't change that. There's just some things that I can and can't not change. I wish I could change a lot of it, but I can't. Otherwise, the build would look a little weird. Just a little bit. I mean, in my honest opinion, if I could change those to, instead of the cobble to the marble, then, you know, this would actually flow a little better and we can fix some of those things. But we can't change the color of the roof tiles at the moment, so our best option still is to have, you know, as much detail as possible. I don't think I can place that there. And I'll be finishing off this video for today, as is. Let's take another screenshot. This looks beautiful. I'm amazed by the craftsmanship I was able to put into this. I actually borrowed a lot of these different ideas from some of the other builds I made and just kind of brought them into this one. And I'm happy that they're working. Like that one pillar area. Yeah, this archway. This archway came out near next to perfect for our grand hall area. We have quite a few offices. So we have that's the stairs. 1, 2, 3 offices. We have our gigantic garage. This is to the basement. This is another room. And then we have another large room over here as well. I don't think this is going to be my room. I think this is just going to be another room that we have. I think my room's going to go upstairs. Unless I feel like sleeping down here, then I'll put my bed down here somewhere. But we have quite a few rooms in this build. And it came out amazing.